What's up YouTube, COD4Man221 here, and welcome back to another commentary for Season 4, Company of Heroes 2. We are playing as Brits again. We're playing with Nick, who's playing as the Americans, and we're going up against an OKW, led by Jeffrey, and Schruffles, or Schruffles is the OKW. We have Jeffrey's leading the Wehrmacht, not the OKW. And this is kind of an interesting map. I've only played it about twice, and I lost both times. So basically what my plan is to take the fuel, so you can, like, put a front line here along the fuel, protect that, and then Nick is going to go after their fuel, just to kind of hold them up early on. Now during this battle though, we do get a little split because I'm going on the far right and he's going on the far left. So we'll have to eventually try to help support each other at some point here. But you can see for my fuel, right down here, I have two great buildings I can use. My goal is to put a machine gun in this building and this building. This building's especially good. The only issue is that there's a bunch of trees right here, so they can get pretty close with a possible incendiary grenade. But I definitely want to quickly capture the field if I could. I will back cap a little bit. I will definitely capture back here a little bit, but I just need the field to be hooked up basically. And you can see Nick is over here. The Wehrmacht is doing okay. They're capturing one back point. They actually have a lot of troops coming out here. OKW is pushing towards the middle here with one squad. And this is kind of like a random little like point over here. Like it seems very. It's just weird to have like a point. Like I think it's kind of cool they have this on the map, but there's a point there. I'm not really going to worry about that point. He'll take it for a while, I'll take it back, and then he'll take it. So like I'm not going to really fight over it a ton, but he'll control it most of the match. Just because I don't feel like sending troops around the bridge here. But yeah, the main area I'm going to be fighting is along this victory point here, and my opponent's going to set up his truck along here. You can see the Wehrmacht in the middle of the road, getting shot at by rear echelon troops. Nick does have a rifleman squad getting ready to flank. And Nick also has another rifleman squad down here that's going to come up top support. And another rifleman squad. So Nick has a ton of riflemen. He is ready to do battle with these guys. If I were Nick, I would have maybe stopped along this tree line here to keep shooting. But he did push back that machine gun, so good job on Nick. Up close, these M1 Grenadiers will definitely kill the Grenadiers, so they're Car 98s. You know, I've just set up machine guns along here and make sure they're facing this way, so I've scared our field. I'm going to go try to take this back here, which I'll do, and then I can shoot across the river. You know, my sniper would have actually been pretty good along here. Now I'm going to play a little bit of untraditional, for me at least, an untraditional role. I'm going to be more of a support player a little bit. I'm going to have a weird army composition based. I'm trying to try things out. But I always get a sniper now with the British because they are excellent. Like, really. Look at this one guy. He's just up here. He's on top of the roof. Shooting down at Jerry. Look at him, like, missing. That's kind of cool. Anyway, he's going to try to take this point. I will kill him with my my Vickers. The Vickers is a very deadly machine. You definitely don't want to mess with it. And my opponent decided to hop in this house here, and he's actually not returning any fires. We're just shooting into it, which is fine with me. I didn't, of course, zoom down like that in the battle to see he wasn't shooting back at me, but I figured that was a good position. So I'm now back. I've even built a fuel cache early on to help Nick and me, and we also are getting 42 fuel a minute, so I've already upgraded here. And we only have one victory point. You can see the Wehrmacht is massing more Grenadiers here. They have a lot of troops here. And Nick really desperately needs some machine guns of some sort. But he's not... Oh, he can. Oh, he didn't go for the lieutenant. He went for the captain. You might regret that decision later on. Generally, I find if you're dealing with a lot of infantry to go for the lieutenant, because then you get machine guns. But yeah, just a mass amount of guys. Nick's got to retreat this squad here. And really for me, I have no opposition, so I'm starting to capture on the map here. As you can see the victory point and this strategic point right here. I guess I could have put a machine gun in here. That would be a good building. Anyway, I'm getting a sniper just because I can. These snipers are great, and they have anti-tank capability, critical shot. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this sniper. Anyway, Nick's gonna pull back that squad here. He's losing squads. Well, not losing squads, but he's losing a lot of men in his squads. Nick is asking for a little bit of help, so I'm gonna start pushing on this side a little bit, go to the middle. I have upgraded with the medic. The medic I found is much more effective than the other possible upgrade you have, like with the smoke for the, basically the coordinate fire from your base. That's not very accurate, it costs a lot, and the medic will actually keep you high on, it'll make you, basically keep your units healthier with less manpower. So like your units, when they go back to base, don't get healed up, obviously. So by using that, that's gonna help out a lot. Anyway, my opponent is definitely not quit. He's gathered up a lot of his forces here, including the... Oh, so hit infantry support gun. Instantly suppresses your troops if it's even close to them. I was trying to help Nick try to capture some munitions, but I gotta run here. I even activated this, the radar. Oh, wow, radar. Jeez. The raid operation. And this actually helps me rapidly capture points, which is great if I'm trying to, like... Look at that, I'm gonna lose this squad here. And I have my sniper just shooting at some of these grenadiers here. If they want to sit and try to capture some, Nick is kind of supporting my sniper over here. I'll just keep sniping away at these guys. So far he's got 3 kills, almost a full grenadier squad. And yeah, I don't know what to do with this unit here because it can't take on that. So my plan's, I'm going to be trying to land a glider when I can along this area here to be kind of like a forward retreat point. And then I'll basically have my sniper be healed there. I'm going to try to get some more infantry. But I'm waiting right now for a centaur or probably a cromwell. I usually start off with the cromwell. Alright, I have my sniper. I'm trying to get close enough to shoot at the machine gun there. But my guy can't exactly see the machine gun well from right here. So I got to be careful. And I'm dodging all this stuff. I got to be very careful that my sniper's going to actually get killed by these guys with a rifle grenade. So my sniper's actually going to fall back, going into cover. It's going to head into cover and start sideway. My opponent's going to start capturing all the things on the over here that I wanted to, that I captured earlier. My sniper's still sniping away. I had a lot of fun with this guy. Almost wiped out that squad. See, I'm just making it very costly for our opponents to even try to take this point here. And look at my sniper just running in down the middle of the street. At this point, Nick is like, what's your sniper doing? Anyway, I see I gotta get out of here. My sniper's gonna run. I didn't realize his troops were right there, and I saw that there was nothing to stop them. So I'm gonna grab this victory point again here. So far, I'm doing the rapid capture too, just to make sure I can get some of these points back here before he has any forces. He has the infantry support gun again. Very funny. He's gonna actually run forward. Maybe he doesn't think I have multiple machine guns. I don't know. But I was afraid of incendiary grenade, which he could possibly throw, but he's gonna try to retreat here. He got completely pinned down here. He is using the infantry support gun, but you can see they're just taking a lot of hit point damage here. Unfortunately, this hedgerow right here is blocking me.
There's a rather splendid Cromwell ready to go.
So my Cromwell's gonna race up here. I am getting hit by the support gun, or hit by something. Oh yeah, he has 2 support guns. I really hate the infantry support gun. Like, I hardly use them myself, but like when people get like 2 or 3 of them, it's just so annoying. I lost my guy here. I tried to hop him out of the building.
Not anymore.
Anyway, so here's the thing I don't like. I mean, they're kind of annoying, but the real big reason is that they instantly suppress when they hit anywhere near your troops. Look at this guy with his sneaky little AT right there.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Covering his stuff. I wish I had grenades. But you can see just one hit from the support gun and instantly suppressed here and pinned. I mean, I've been saying for a while, like, if they're going to actually have that for the support guns, you have to do it for the mortars, too. Because the mortars in real life would suppress a unit. Anyway, I have another machine gun. I had to pull these guys out of the house. This one got decrewed, so I hopped him out of the building right here, but he got killed.
A glider is ready to deliver a forward headquarters section and some supporting troops.
Anyway, things are going pretty well for Nick over here. He is about to take this field back. I have my sniper up here to help support against the OKW. The problem is they have a lot more infantry, and they also have these support guns I got to worry about. See, I don't really know what to do with my sniper. I'm going to kind of leave them here, see if they try to advance down the road. But I'm going to activate the glider here. So I want my glider to theoretically land like right here. I kind of want him to be like right behind this house here. We will see. Just because we got some time and nothing's really happening. We'll see that gliders don't have engines, and they don't exactly land where you want them to. So check this out. This is kind of a cool angle here.
We're losing a capture point.
Boom. Yeah. So my glider decided to land like right in the middle of the road where like I need my troops. Anyway, I hopped these engineers in here. They had some infantry. Now we're moving up. Now I know that they have AT and, you know, anti-tank combat package with the Panzer Shreks. But I do have my officer here, so I really don't have a... I mean, I have a decent infantry corps here, but they're still... I need to make my infantry better. Nick is getting flanked. So that is not good. Anyway, I got the infantry moving up here. I have my officer here, so I'm like, if they want to do battle, we will do battle here. I feel great about this engagement right here. And that's how my opponent decides not to. Ooh, this guy has the Panzer. These guys are great. They have the Panzer Fusiliers. We saw me use those guys, especially the Wehr package. They're very good. And you can see they're shredding me. I'm going to throw a grenade here and run. Almost about that squad, but I gotta fall back here. And what's great is I've established this as a forward retreat point, so my men will just come back to here. I could grab medics or commandos. Unfortunately, I don't grab any commandos this match here. Now I hop these guys into this house here. I wonder if I'd put a machine gun in here. The only thing I was worried about doing that is they might hit me with a what do you call it? I'm sure they're gonna throw an incendiary grenade in there. I have to fall back again. It also just hit me with their support guns. But anyway, I'm sniping some of these guys here. 6 kills so far on my sniper. Now, that's not the most, but he's picking away at some of these units here. And I will wipe out this squad here. So he's definitely... I gotta keep moving him though. I was actually gonna move him over here, and then I said, okay, it's being bombarded. I'm gonna try to move up and try to snipe some of this crew. This is dangerous. I would not recommend having your sniper in the middle of the road. But I want to force it back. You can see he's going to pretty much instantly move away. But I did manage to kill 2 of his crew there. And I am kind of watching where his infantry could come. They're all kind of stuck right here. It's actually a very good spot for headquarters. I really want to kill that... I'm not hopping in this house. Really want to kill this infantry support gun if I can. So once I hop in with the ability not to fire, I just start sniping away. That first guy's dead. So I'm just gonna push back my opponent using my sniper here. Just hurt his crews, make him reinforce. What I really need from infantry is I need to give him some kind of killing power. Getting another Cromwell. So what I could really use is basically this upgrade package so I can get some Brents. That'll help my infantry out, because right now we're not winning. We don't have the equipment to win this. We're just standing. We have to be in cover. I forgot about that unit. You can see Nick is just roasting his opponent over here. Absolutely. The only thing I wish we had done better is because we were so... I was like on the... Ooh, that guy got killed. The only thing I wish we had done better was... I wish I had been able to, like... I'd taken the middle or something and maybe... You know, we had to figure out one field to defend, so that would have made us have a little more... Because it's basically a one-on-one right now. Like, I'm taking on my opponent and Nick's taking on his. We're not really working together.
Ready for action.
But that's on both of us. That's not Nick's fault. So these guys are ready.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
And we have the commando officer. So I'm going to be using his grenades because they are very, very good. It says it's German. And I'm going to start sniping away at some of these units here. I have my... He really wants to kill my units here. And I'm like, okay. He's going to hop over the wall, be bunched up like this. Let's go. Look at that. Wiping out these units here, and he doesn't have any AT close enough. So there goes his infantry squad. Dead. And I see the stupid infantry support gun. I'm like, let's kill this guy. So, yep, down to 3 men here. Unfortunately, I do have to fall back because they do have a bunch of ATs right here, but I'm not going to see this. I didn't see all these guys right here soon enough, so I will get hit, and I just lost a Cromwell, which is very unfortunate.
We've lost a Cromwell tank.
I wish I had like some real artillery I could just like throw down here. But I'm going to try to get a crocodile at some point here. So far my sniper does have 13 kills, so not bad. These guys have been denied their fuel for the longest time here thanks to Nick. And there's just a ton of these grenadiers. Nick does have to be careful though with his tank. Good, he got that just in time. And we're gonna have a little bit of a duel. My officer versus his. And I'd win this fight, so he's gonna retreat. So that's 3 support guns, my favorite thing in the world. Oh man, I hate this so much. And I'm gonna get a centaur just because I can. It's a cool centaur.
Centaur ACAC tank ready and waiting for orders.
What did you just say? ACAC tank? It's anti-air. Anyway, I figure this should shred some of his infantry here. I think in a Panzer IV over here though, Nick's tank is beat up. I'm immediately saying, you need help, so I'm sending down my Cromwell, as you can see on the map there. His tank will actually win this because the guy's engine got damaged here. And it's abandoned, so that's great for Nick. I'm going to turn my tank around now that he's all set there. He can actually man this and repair it. Because we have bigger issues right now. We have the anti-tank guys over here. So I'm going to be a little careful here with my center, but it should be pretty good against these units. I would like some infantry over here, though. I really wish I hadn't left those guys at my base. So we're going to have the infantry move up to kind of scout for me. For some reason, he's falling back with those units here. So I have the armor advantage here. Yeah, my opponent with all the he's doing a good job with the ATs he has and infantry and stuff to kind of stop me. So I do have to be careful though, because he does have some. You just don't know. I mean, he's an AT gun here, and I'm trying to be careful basically. So I need someone to counter some armor my opponent has. So I'm going to try to get a firefight. Look how far my sniper is. He's going to hop into this house here. And I'm like, that was a horrible idea. I'm just get the hell out of there. So I did that. Anyway, Nick has been pushed back from this area. He's taking a lot of losses on this side here. So they're finally going to reclaim their field with all these veteran grenadiers here. Just assault after assault. Nick can only keep with so much of his own manpower here. These guys are almost dead. He really needs some kind of medics. And he's going to get a Panzer IV, though, out of it, so that's pretty good. I've almost lost my MG here, which I have to fall back with. I am struggling with manpower. I only have 190 a minute here, because I do have... I left these guys back at base, so I've finally actually moved up. So I've kind of set up my own forward position here. We have our glider, and we have our forward assembly area, just to give my guys some, you know, give us some firepower, which we desperately need against these troops here. I hate these so much. If you ever find me online, don't make those. Or if you want to make them, you might end up in a video. It's always great running into you guys online. Like, I'm just like, it feels so cool to be like, Wow, they actually watched the video, or they know of me, or they heard of me. You guys are a lot of, at least the people I met online that watch the stuff. They seem really nice, all of you. And I'm like, we're bunched up here. We're so screwed. We're gonna get suppressed here, but at least we can take this guy out. So I managed to kill the AT here. I have a lot of fuel here, so I don't have enough manpower, so I'm gonna also try to get grenades at some point here. And then I see a panther, and I'm like, there's a panther over here. I am screwed. I get my guys some Piats. These units here are trying to help counter that, but you know, this kind of blob reminds me of when the OKW were first blob out with the officer. And we do have my MG is right here, so I do have some stuff to counter this, right? And he fell back from that. I mean, he can just retreat. He's really close. And our Nick is pushing in again. It seems like his infantry are better than the Grenadiers. Oh, Panzer IV v Panzer IV. Yeah, Nick didn't have this Panzer IV for a long time, it seems like. Because they had a lot of ATs here. And I finally captured that again. Nick has got to repair the CC8 here. Even if it's a Panzer IV, you got his engine. Okay, should be able to hunt that guy down. And I have this guy still suppressed. Nick is pushing this guy almost all the way back to his base here. His base is right there. He's got to be careful. He's got to establish. You should really use his major to establish a forward retreat point along with his ambulance. So I'm gonna have to fall back here. His guys are pinned. I lost them. We're shooting Piats at them. I'm very afraid he's gonna move him with his Panther because I could not destroy him with it. I mean, I could damage it badly. I do my sniper back here. It needs to be healed up, but I can hit his engine with. So I'm thinking I'll be able to counter his Panther if he does move up. And I'm trying to kill these units here, but for some reason we're losing. And then I'm just gonna have to fall back. So I do have my sniper kind of up here. I'm trying to keep him in his primary goal. He is hurt. I'm trying to make sure he can actually snipe infantry, but I also want to make sure that I don't get any of my tanks killed here. So I see the anti-tank gun, and I'm like, okay, let's start shooting at that. I'm moving up my sniper here. Just try to kill some of these units here. And I'm gonna have to fall back here too. So now I also got grenades too for my units. So they still do have armor, and they do have a lot of it. They're really quickly reinforcing. So this is kind of a sniper tank. The Firefly has a very large gun, obviously. Man, my injured sniper just keeps shooting away at these guys, but we're just getting pounded by these infantry support guns. They have only about 8 kills between them, but the fact they're just adding suppression too just makes it hard. So I definitely am using I have like a really interesting kind of armor force here. I haven't had this diverse of an armor force in a while. But you can see that I'm ready. If this Panther wants to go, I can take him down probably. And I have my jigsaw. So it's gonna grab my opponent moves. So I'm gonna throw it again because he thought he was safe, and then he wasn't watching here. And I wiped out his officer there. So it's clear the air landing officer is better than his troops. And Nick is getting pushed back over here. He's getting his units, some of his troops prepared there. He's got to use that major next time. Put him next to the ambulance, have a full retreat point, and get your guys healed up. And he's trying to flank me here. Good idea. But I have this guy still covering it. Wow, that guy should have died there.
The Tactical Air Force is sending support. The ability is ready now.
So I can also get a crocodile too. So I'm gonna try to save up for that. I gotta fall back here. I'm gonna lose my officer, which of course I'm probably not gonna see knowing me, and I'm gonna lose him. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. I should have maneuvered this unit. Let's get behind here. So I lost my officer, which is really unfortunate. So you can see I have stream support right here. Does very little damage for how much I paid for that. Now I have to be careful though too, because that's a Panther. My tank's too far back to really do a whole lot of damage. He's just gonna fall back. Nick is calling something down here, I think. Man, if I had the... Problem is all his infantry are now screening here. Whoa, that was crazy right there. And I exposed my rear armor here, so I'm gonna lose this centaur here if I'm not careful, which...
The enemy is determined, and we are down to 300 points.
Surprisingly, he didn't pursue me there. That's good. So I've lost a lot of infantry, not only in that, but... Nick is using... He loves these easy 8s, and he's using them pretty well against the ATs here. So my opponent has a lot of... I'm gonna have to recapture this here, but not with my own, not with my sniper. I'm now activating the vehicle repair crew, so we're gonna pop down smoke and repair my tanks here. And they can't fire while they're doing this, obviously. So I'm bringing up a machine gun, and he still has a Panther. He's getting repaired back there. And I'm trying to figure out a good... I'm just going to try to put my guy right here along the fence here to kind of cover. And I actually got hit directly by the... And at this point, Nick's opponent decides to quit. So my opponent's going to keep fighting on, though. They are winning on victory points. I don't really get why his opponent quit. So that's the problem when you play COH 2. You get a lot of... I've seen more quitters recently on COH 2 than in a while. I don't know if we got like a newer fan base that doesn't understand the game as much, or people are just angry, but... See, that's the problem. If you put a penalty in, like, oh, you lose a level or something, then that's not good either. Because, like, let's say you have to go, like, you forgot you were late for a meeting, or you gotta go to dinner or something. I mean, if you're not living at home or something, like... I got a crocodile now. I love this tank. Anyway, so... Yeah, you kind of want some kind of... You don't want a penalty that's, like, really bad, like... You know, you can't play for 15 minutes after or something, but, like, maybe... You gotta figure out how to stop you from, like, quitting like that. I mean, in a okay, if it's 4v4, right, that's something. If it's 4v4, that's different, right? But this is a 2v2. You really screwed over your partner here by just quitting like that.
Crews are ready to carry out emergency vehicle repairs.
It's funny as the AI is actually going to hit the middle now. Nick's got to fall back from that. So, these would be a great first target for my guys. So I kind of moved up. I need to get this machine gun out of here. This is going to be great. Watch. He has all his infantry like in this tight area. He just know it's coming, and look at that. They are getting flamed.
Air support is coming as requested.
Just wiped out one squad there. Cromwell's coming here too. They hit me with a bombing run. So I do have to get out of here, but I really need to get into these units right here, but they do have a Panther here. So I'm screwed here. I'm going to lose my other tank here. I'm trying to destroy this thing. So I'm going to lose that tank also. This massive attack has turned out really poorly for me. I have my Centaur and my Crocodile here, but I don't have any other... anything else, basically, to just help save me here. Keep in mind, the Churchill's a tough tank, but it cannot beat a Panther. And Nick really doesn't have any... I mean, he has a lot of armor he can help try to save me with, which he's going to try to do here. And I'm going to keep falling back here. And the AI even has troops back here. If I had the manpower, I probably should have made some of these guys. So at this point, he's going to decide to call off the attack here soon. It's just a tough tank. So I'm actually going to stay here, and there's an easy 8 here, so our opponent could actually lose his Panther here. Nick is flanking from behind. And look at that. He over-pursued there. So once again, Nick's saving the day for me. But guess what I've done? I've knocked out his support guns, which is going to immediately reman with cheap infantry. Oh boy. So trying to get some more infantry here. I really should have just gotten a commando. I almost, when I get the glider HQ, I kind of forget you can get commandos from it sometimes.
Heavy tank awaiting orders.
But my crocodiles have 17 kills, and also my sniper has 26. So I don't really use snipers usually that well, but I think I use my sniper pretty well in this game. That was like his special ability there. I'm actually going to destroy this so he can't reman it. I'm going to destroy what I can here. But my opponent does have another Panther here.
Crew lost.
So I did lose my crew to that flamethrower, and I'm going to lose this tank here. So I'm in a lot of trouble here. Like, Nick is doing a good job pushing up, trying to kill this thing. But I've lost all my armor here.
My lord, a tank's been lost.
But Nick did kill that, so they're going to have no more Panthers here. They don't even really have the fuel for this. I'm trying to get in range and try to shoot him with damage his critical shot here. But Nick is in a little bit of trouble here. That is a Panther. But my opponent, come on, this guy still did not quit yet, so.
Anti-tank gun and crew now ready for
I don't get how this building, like, didn't get killed when the plane hit it. Like, I mean, that, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so Nick is going to actually get away with his crew here. He could possibly hop out and try to do an emergency repair.
Ready for instructions.
I have my own tank here. Still haven't captured this point. It doesn't really matter. I'm still connected through this point to get our fuel to our base. But once we crush this guy, I mean, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. And you know this narrow little hallway here? Yeah, that's going to be really bad for him. He's going to have to fall back from this. I figure that Nick's armor can cover me. So I got a critical shot on him. I did temporarily jam his turret. And we did manage to wipe out all his infantry. Yes, we did. So
The tactical air force is sending support.
gotta be careful with my sniper. Will this be the end of our heroic fellow? No, he's gonna retreat. Nick, once again, is sniping the back of these Panthers here. I do have ambush troops ready. And I finally got an AT. I'm like, I need something to take out these his armor he has. So yeah, he's screwed here. He didn't manage to get one more hit off, but this crocodile was excellent. And look, they even have their own sniper here. That's a computer though, so keep that in mind. And after he kills this, I was telling Nick, like, hey, I'll help repair your tank here. So I actually managed to save his tank there because it's just a destroyed gun here. I was telling Nick, I'll move up with my own tanks here and I'll capture some repair point for you. But he's just going to want to get out of here. I mean, it's safer to do that because ATs are around. And yep, so that guy's gone here. I got pinned down. And there's an AT here that's going to try to counter Nick here, but I'm going to flank it and flame it. They're probably going to try to aim and kill that guy here, but we just had so much stuff shooting at it. Even if it does get shot, it'd be on the rear tank here, which is full health. So at this point, my opponent is really not decided to surrender. So good game for him fighting on. We I got my butt kicked at the beginning of this match here. I mishandled some of my armor, so it wasn't the perfect match here. But, you know, I thought Nick did a pretty good job. You know, he's definitely I'd say there's a better player in this match here. He used his easy 8s very effectively. He was able to basically beat his opponent off, and we had both fuels for most of the match thanks to Nick. You know, I tried some new stuff out here. I tried the glider with the kind of these things next to each other. I tried out my sniper, got a lot of kills on him, and used the crocodile. So, you know, overall, I don't think it was a horrible match for me. I got more kills. I got a lot more kills, but you know, I just tried some new things out, and that's what you gotta do. You can't just play every game the same way. And I hope you guys enjoyed this match. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next episode. Godforman221 signing off.